Hello and let's put the actual game on. Hello and welcome. My name is Trismegistus, and today we're going to be playing some more Techtonica. Just trying to give it a little bit of a move around so that I can check the frame rate again. There wasn't an update that I'm aware of, but it's a little difficult to see. With the Xbox thing, I should switch this over to, because I bought it on Steam as well because I liked it that much. I'll get the right setting here. Do that. Click on there. There we go. Yes, so, I haven't played this. I mean, we are literally exactly where we were. I haven't touched it. I haven't really played anything this weekend. It's been, this week, it's been one of those weeks. No, I mean, there we go. Yes, and we were going to build the sciencey cubes in an attempt to not hit the ceiling. I was going to try and have them build in there. And I guess I was just looking at exactly what we were going to need to do that. Because we are some way short. Excuse me. We are some way short of just needing to do blue science. So we kind of need to keep the pink science going. I mean, I'm guessing if that needs blue, then that needs blue, doesn't it? So they're all on blue, but we need... That's blue there. Because what I'm imagining is I'll make enough pink to do these sciences. We'll then basically be immediately switched over to full-on blue science, and so I'll be able to switch all the machines out. So this is a temporary thing, but I do not know if that's true. So at the very least, so we need 45, 225. We don't know if these need blue or pink, do we? So we know it needs to need 225, 300 for that as well. We need to even do a scan for that. So 475. So we're talking 500 pink cubes. More than that, 400 and whatever that is. Yeah, you're getting into the 500 and odd territory. So in reality, this may build nothing more than pink cubes in the end, mightn't it? So let's have a look and see what we would actually need to deliver and in what sorts of volume. Doesn't tell me on that how fast that is to build, does it? So no, not that button. No, it's tab, isn't it, in this? Right, so claims to be saying 2.67 per second and requiring copper wire and mechanical components. What I'm sort of thinking, because obviously I was going to do trains, wasn't I? But didn't I work out that I'd blocked myself? Well, the monorails, aren't they? Would it be under logistics? Yeah, because I need to unlock that, which is 180 cubes before I unlock that. Obviously, I could turn a bunch of stuff off, but we might as well do that. And I seem to remember that was pink as well. So, yeah, we need to build a local pink build. What I'm currently thinking, what I should have done, you see, if I'd been planning properly, is I would have gone back to the other area and sort of stocked up. How many? I've only got 19 floors. Okay, there you go. You see, that's what I should have done. In fact, it's in that menu, isn't it? Here we go. So I can build a load, and they are quick. But as I say, should have done it already. What about the likes of inserters and things like that? How about we add a few of those on? So we could add a couple of those. What are you? You're a long. Make sure we've got 10, 20 of those. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because I think it's making inserters, isn't it, as well in the other facility. What else might be useful to have? We're going to need a load of assemblers. I've only got 17, so let's just make 3 more. Miners will probably need, I'm thinking of making a local setup, basically. Is 10's going to be fine, but we probably need... Well, we might need more smelters, so let's... Oh, I can't make any because I've not got any limestone. That's ironic, because I bet I got tons of that. Assemblers for wires and stuff. And, I mean, I should do threshers and what have you, but... Yeah. Guess I make a bunch more of that. Oh, I can't because I need limestone for that as well. It's ironic because I've got a absolute load of it back at the other base in a massive chest. So, how do we do this? We do this with 8. There we go. Click on your points. Okay, fair enough. I thought I had the game bar switched off, but there you go. To there, maybe? I'm just thinking of taking this over to this other rock over here. If we've got the floors. Oh, we're running out of that. Okay. Like that, like that. There we go. So it says something about 2.67 seconds, isn't it, to make these? So F4. If I pop that on there, and then we use some long-handeds, which F8. I don't know how quick they are, but let's just put one on each, and then you'll be a yellow, a pink, and a pink. So I need to fit. So no, let me. There we go. So I need to feed it copper wire and mechanical components. I'm just wondering if this is actually a good idea. Maybe I should make it wider. I mean, how many does it actually need? It needs. It didn't tell me the recipe, does it? But if you hover it over... Oh, I didn't really realise that. So... It does times 2, I mean, it means it makes 15... But you get... So it's 15 a minute. No. Yeah, 7.5 includes the 2, I think. Is that what that's meaning? So I need to feed it 30 a minute components and 15 a minute wires. Just because I've not got a lot of space to work with here, so that's what I was just thinking. What I can do, hopefully, is use assemblers that way round, and we can see, because wires is the slow one from memory. Was it mechanical components or? Yeah. So 30 a minute. That makes 15 a minute. So 30 a minute needed. And makes 15. So to support 2, we're going to need 4 of these. Okay. So it seems like it's 2 and 2, doesn't it? Which I say, if I punt that over, we can kind of fit them in. So if I just dig out this sort of side part for the time being, maybe do it like that maybe. Ooh. Come on. Okay. And then we take number 8. I noticed in my other videos again I'm mumbling. I just go into mumble mode because I'm talking to myself rather than viewers, sort of thing. Which is not good, because the point of streaming is you're talking to viewers. But right, so let's put that on there. And what I could hopefully do is we could have... I don't think there's like a copy and paste in this. If I can do that, you see, and I can put that there. Does that work? And that there. And if these are mechanical components, what do I need? I need to feed them both. But I only need to do 15 and 7.5, so how much does a belt deliver? Do we know that? Doesn't seem to say. Okay. Let's go with a 5. I put that down. Does that tell me? 240 items a minute. Okay. So if you're all doing mechanical components, and you only need 15 and 7.5, 30, 60, 90. So a single yellow belt is going to be way enough, isn't it? For all of these. The point, basically, what I was trying to sort of puzzling with is that where am I then going to put the wire? I could put the wire inside. Is it the wire it needs less of? It needs half the wire. Okay. So because I could have a wire belt coming in there. Because we know that'll deliver enough. Okay. And then we direct insert these two. Okay. I just did copper components, didn't I, rather than mechanical components. Okay. I've done it again. No. What? Didn't change the icon. Huh, that's interesting. It's still showing the icon as being the copper components. Which is wrong. Right, so yes, and then I don't know where they're going to come from, well, I kind of do, don't they? They're not going to come from this direction. Because there is... Oh wait, is that limestone? Is that... Wait, where is that? Oh, it's this side of the camera. Okay, sorry, I got misinterpretized that. Come on. Don't be silly. What is this? This is iron, isn't it? Yeah, iron vein. Because we could have the smelting in there, just a little bit of local smelting. And then there's copper as well nearby, I think. Is that copper? I think that's copper. And I think that's limestone, is it? And that's copper as well. Let's just make sure. Might need to add some more power on. I don't know if that'll support it or not. Copper? Oh, the copper's in a little cave, is it? Oh. Copper is underground? No. It's weird, little cave, okay. Where's this copper then? Looks like it's on the other side. What there? Oh, okay. Is that not accessible in an easier way? Is that that's up underground then, isn't it, that copper? Let's go and have a look what this looks like then. Where is this? Which one am I after? It's this one, isn't it? Behind me. That way. So this is the copper vein that we're talking about? Yeah, okay. Wait, is that me or is that a structure underneath there? That seems very regular. Have we been down there? I think I have. I think that might be where the emergency one was. It's just that's quite a long way to dig. That's why I'm in an area. And it's also slightly above us. Because we came down the river. Okay. We'll cross that particular problem when we come to it, I guess. Because the other problem with that is I need to get it some fuel, don't I? If we're using burner stuff still. Okay. Oops. Let's say that we end up with 2 belts. See, it's doing this thing where it's not turned on, but it's turned on. We end up with 2 belts. You know, one of iron bars and one of copper bars. And the question is, can I put enough wires on here to give this what it needs? Because these only need 15 a minute, so half of this. And these produce 15 a minute, and it needs 30, yeah. But the wire is very, very slow in this game. So 2.5. Oh no, 15 a minute. That's okay then, isn't it? One machine will do it. Yeah, okay. So what we can do then, I guess, is pop this there, and this here, and then say if we assume that I managed to work out how we're doing scripts there, and you do wires. For some reason I didn't say the recipe there either. And then we go no across this way. Wait. I need to be careful with that, don't I? Because it will merge them together. Okay. Come on. How about we put that in temporarily? Get it to do that. Delete them. And then what have I missed around here? Oh, this needs to be onto the left, doesn't it? It needs to be there. Making wires so that there. So we'll just put on yellows for the time being, and as per usual, I'll upgrade. Turns out we need more. Okay, put that. No, I put it there. That. Ooh. Somebody took the floor away then. Oh, okay. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Right, so this needed one. No, it didn't. There we go. There. And hopefully this should be able to take from both. So we'll put. What would it need to be? It needs to be that one. So I have the iron on the... No. Well, that's backwards technically, isn't it? So... Because the iron's going to come from over this way. So it'd be easier just to connect it on there. Yeah, okay, let's respect that then. So we would want... The iron is going to be on the... on that side. No. Well, it doesn't matter. If that's copper, that's fine. No, it isn't, because I don't know how they... I assume they work fine with any kind of flashing. But the copper's going to be on that side, isn't it? So copper, copper. You want iron. You want iron. And... Copper, copper. And recreate that. So we've got copper, copper. That's right, iron, iron. No. Yeah. This doesn't need 2, I don't think, does it? Oh, I've got 2 on. So the copper needs to come in here. Like that. Oops. And the iron... needs to come in there. Yeah. So copper on that side, that's got access to copper. Iron on that side. Direct insert, belt, insert, insert. Okay. Let's see if we can't work out how to do that then. So, how much floor have I got left? Only 89. But, I've got this big section here that I'm not going to do anything with. So, well, not for the moment. So, oh, need to hold it down, don't I? That's right. Let's just leave some, in case I need to do some fiddling about. Right. Yeah. Stop being weird. There we go. Let's see if I can... Ah, missed. Missed. I missed. Doo-ba-doo-doo-doo. Right, what I'm trying to do then is... It's not F8, is it? It's number 8. No, yes, number 8. Okay. So this needs to be where the belt comes down. I guess I need to connect it, don't I, really? Let's flatten all this off then. Because this, you know, this part of this is like trying to learn ratios as well, because I've not really been paying any attention to that. Oh, I thought I could drag it. Okay. Is this flat or? Maybe. weird that sometimes it does that, you know, just the sort of bang. Oh, have I loaded myself up on? Let's see if we can't use that to make some of that. Well, I've got loads of fuel. So yeah, let's see about how the minor ratios work. So I can't remember how many I needed. So I probably need to put floor in here as well. Let's do a bunch more. Okay. So, I mean, in theory, we know. Do you be there? I guess they'd be there. So, we need room to put the inserter and the fuel on. So it needs two on either side.
You're off to a good start with those mining drills, Breaker.
But why are you telling me that? We've done millions of mining drills. Okay, so they'd all be lined up. So 4 would be the maximum. I guess if I pop in a bit of fuel, would it tell me? So it'll make 45 a minute. Okay. Will A 2. How much do you use? How much do you process? Oh, I guess I need to give it some. Just select the recipe. And I know I need to give it some fuel. So you input. So it'd make 18 a minute. But it's not matched, is it? They're not a 1-to-1. Okay. So best out of that is 18 a minute. Right. Let's go and have a look how much I would actually need. This is the iron. So it's only these that need. So 15, 30, 45, 60. 15, 30, yeah, 60. So we need 60. And 1 made 36, didn't it? No, 1 made 18. So 18, 36, 40, 54. So we need 4. So although they're not precisely matched, we could 1-to-1 them. How would I get fuel into it then? Because I can't do... I wonder if I'd do something a bit funky. Where... if I do it at that angle... then that puts fuel on the same thing. And then we could have... I mean, I'm going to put floor on this, so we would have fast inserters, but let's just use a regular. Oh, no, it didn't work, does it? Because that's off. No, so that wouldn't work. But we could put that there. So let's just pop in. It's regular for now. Or I mean, actually, it might be okay with. Like 2 regular inserters. Why are they not? Oh, I put it. Needs to be that way around. Okay. And now what we could do... I work out how to do fuel over here. There's got to be electric mining, surely. There's got to be a thing. Because although we can't... Well, now, what we can do is some Heath Robinson... I mean, actually, I could do a splitter, couldn't I, now that I know how to do them. So that could split there. So that'd be fuel coming in. And if I take that, I think it will be okay. I have that come out there. I say we need to do fasts, so I don't think... Can this move? Oh, 20 a minute. Oh, it actually tells you. Which, didn't this do 18? Alright, so that will work. Okay. Huh. That's interesting. Anyway, don't get distracted. I just want to put some in so that they all get rolling. And then we can basically recreate that down, I think, can't we? So that needs to be lined up there. And there. Belt arrangement, which we will just start here. That one. That. Okay, let's put that. No. No. No, got to rotate that. Wait. That's the fast belt. What belt am I after? Oh no, don't connect that. Don't do that. Why would you do that? I like the system, I like the idea of that. I was literally going to say that, but the inability to specify, well, this is a splitter, this isn't a splitter, is actually a bit of a pain in the bum. No. Because I don't think there's any way of me putting that there without it always adding that on though. Right, well, in that case, how about we do that. No, don't. No. See what I mean? Fiddly. So it's become all janky now, you see. Look what you made me do. You made me make it janky. Oh. Pete's sake. So the basic point is that now that one, it's got to look even, otherwise it's rubbish. It won't do that. Okay. No, it won't. Come on, silly thing. I guess this probably needs to be like an actual belt. Okay. So, it literally goes one over and then eight. Then like that. I do that. Yeah, that's the splitter in. Okay. A janktabulous nightmare. Wonderful. Right. Let's actually take them out so I know which one's which. So yeah, we need to get fuel in somehow. Whether that's just a giant chest that I fill up with, you know, biofuel for the time being, I don't know. But why have you not got any fuel in it? I've got fuel in it. Okay. Blimey. The belt needs to go that way. Probably won't like me connecting that, so let's go up here. Here we go. Nice. Don't know why I've slowed down again. Wait, is that there or not there? That's weird. Seemed to place it, but not actually place it. Okay. So, fuel. How do I do that? Um. It's made from plant matter fibre. I'm just wondering about setting up a small local thing. The trouble is, not trouble, but because what I could do, I could build a little plant, you know, biomatter one here. And we could just turn it, because I don't need the coolant, I don't need all of that, so we could potentially turn it all into you know, plant matter, but I can't remember if that will work. Because I turned, you know, the other, well, still, you know, I could do the bio brick, but then I need limestone, and we know we can get that out of Kindle vine extract. But I don't know if any of the maths works on that. Why has it not got Kindle vine extract on here? Such a pain not having electric furnaces. Mm-mm-mm. Because if I just stick a chest in, it'll last for a while, but it's not gonna do us 500 sciences. I don't think. How much floor have I actually got? I've got 563, so can I build a reasonable platform here? Just took this out a minute ago. Doesn't know what he wants, does he? Are these taken in? The iron, they have. That's good. And you see, I could take it, you know. I suppose I need to dig a big hole, don't I? But you always need to dig a big hole. So why is this showing that icon? How strange. Right. Okay. Let's stop messing about and see if I can think about how to get it to work. So, let's just plop a machine in. I always. So I have to go and... Well, actually, I might have some... There might be Kindle vines at the top there. But I need to do the threshing to work out how many I get out of it. Because it won't just show me without having them. Which means I've got to plant them. Or I got to go back to the other place and steal them. Yeah. Oh, I got some. There we go. So if we use the Kindle vine one... Does this tell me... So they take just over 2 minutes to grow, and it's making 4, isn't it? But I think you get more. I don't think it's like 1 to 1, but it's doing 4 batches. About 2 minutes is 2 batches a minute, 1 every 30 seconds. So 2 a minute, basically. So I need to feed it into here to see what the ratio is so that it can thresh. So I'm sort of hoping that we just do 1, but I don't know how much biomass. Will it tell me how much fuel each of these needs? That would be useful. So it didn't tell me there. 6 a minute, okay. Oops. And 5 a minute. So ballpark, because this is slightly overproducing what we need. So it's, for each power, it's 10 a minute, isn't it? So it's 10, 20, 30, 40. So we would need 80 a minute. If we do exactly the same for the copper, and I don't know that we need the same amount. Let's see if we can work out how much copper. So that'd be 2.5, 5. Oh, well, that's 15 then, 30. So it's 35. 15, 30, 35. Yeah, so 4 will overproduce. Okay. 14 seconds. So this was 2 a minute, wasn't it? Okay. You're not doing anything. Why are you not doing anything? Ready to harvest. Oh, I've not doing the right thing. So, if it does a thresh, so it will make 30 a minute, and we needed 30, because it was 10, 20, 30, 40. So it was 40, so we needed 80, and these would do 30 of these jobs a minute. But we then need to thresh them again. To get the actual biomass. Which we then... We're better off making the biobricks, aren't we? I hope we balance this so that the maths just works. Right. So let's put some of them in there. Just to see. Does this have different numbers, basically? So it only needs one a minute. So they need 2 a minute. Wow, that's a difference. But then I have unlocked a buff, I think, haven't I? So 2, 4, 6, 8. So we would need 16. So if we were making like 20 a minute or something, we'd be like golden. We could even possibly go and mine some limestone. So 20 a minute it was, wasn't it? For the bio bricks. Oh, I must have had a load of that on me. Because that's making loads of that. But anyway. You then... I think you then thresh that... Well... Yeah, we have to thresh that again. I think. So we then take that. No, we don't. How do we make plant matter fibre? No, we need to make that. Didn't tell me. Okay. Maybe we use an assembler? Yeah. Yeah. And how quick are you? So that makes 40 a minute. But how many do we need? Biobricks. Biobricks. So we put in that. And that's not enough to run it. Marvellous. Where can I get some limestone? Because that's iron, isn't it? Is that limestone? I can't remember. Let's go and have a look and see, because it's nice and nearby. So it's around this corner, I guess, somewhere around here. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Through here. So I need my pickaxe now. I've used this in ages. 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so hopefully that's enough. I could go and dig out, if we need loads, I could go and dig out the tunnel. Oh, there's limestone right there. Okay. Wait, have I come the right way? Or I've gone twisted round. Yeah, I've come the wrong way. Oh well. Right, got myself confused. So, pop that in there. Still not enough. Because it needs like 50, doesn't it? Yeah. I should have worked that out beforehand. Let's go and see where we about punching the hole out, because you get loads of limestone for digging holes. So it's somewhere here, really. Okay. Let's get the old mole out. So maybe about here. already got 140, 190. So we're going to have to do this anyway. Oops, I've gone on the kink. Should be breaking out. Yeah, this is a problem, you see, it's way lower than we are. And we don't have elevators in this, we don't have, you know, whatchamacallit elevators. So, probably needs to go downwards, basically, so... Which is a little tricky, I can't remember how you do that in this. You have to do, like, below you, basically. And then, there we go. So if we dig out... There's no way I'm going to manage a nice even, you know, ladder effect. There we go. Let's see if we can't... Come on, there we go. How are we doing? So, get it down. What do we do? Down there. And then maybe go down here one. No, I'm floating. And I'm getting a bit confused. I think I just put my head in a black hole then. Down here. How are we doing? Still a good way off. Oh, we're still going to be way too high anyway, aren't we? It's quite retro-y, the map, but it's actually a bit of a pain to work out what's going on. There's an old fart. Retro. It does appeal, but... Oops. I think I got twisted around then. Let's go a bit further forward. Ah, there we go. So we punched through the cavern. I'm not going to be able to get back up there, am I? Oh, okay. Right, so probably chop it a bit more. This. I've no idea whether the belts will be happy with going down that curve. We could easily chop out some more. Right. Oops. I think that's not far off. I have managed to get something that's roughly like a staircase, haven't I? Yeah, quite pleased with that. Okay. Right. So how much have I actually got? Because I don't want to get over encumbered. Hundreds. Hundreds and hundreds. Let's go back then. We know we're almost there with the copper. We also need to set up smelting and all that sort of stuff. But in theory, if we can get a belt run along here, we have to flatten all this off. Get rid of all this horrible, horrible nature. They said in one of the things they're going to add power to the stairs. So you don't have to quite do that janky messing about stuff. Right, so where were we? We were trying to work out how many biomasses we would get. So we would get, in theory, 30 a minute. Which is like way more than we need. Because we needed 2, 4, 6, 8, we needed 60. So that's double what we would need. So we only need to feed it, 75 limestones and whatever that is, 32.5 biomasses. I don't know. I think I have to thresh the... Feels like there's a machine missing for this part of it. No, I don't thresh it. How do I process Kindlevine into... Kindlevine extract into limes? Oh, it's a smelter, isn't it? That's right. It's one of them. One of these bad boys. There we go. So I suppose there's that as well. But we would need to feed that. Only needs an extra 1 a minute though. And I think that 2, 4, 6, 8, 16. So if we were to try and aim for 20, that would do... We need 2/3 basically. So we need 100 a minute. I'm trying to work out what the math is on this, because the other one I just, I've just botched in as a few machines basically. So that would be producing 100 a minute, which is, not quite, but that's basically what we need. So one of those would be fine, but it would need to consume 200 a minute. That would only produce 30. Wow. Yeah. So we need to mine some limestone. And the other alternative is I go with a mixed approach. I don't know how I would set that up. Let's see how many we would actually make. So this one will make 40 a minute. So we would need kind of, 1.5 of those anyway. But 2, so 80 a minute, would give us that mix. By mix I mean that we're doing biomass and the biobricks. So I don't know how you do something like priority splitting. So that's needs 75 a minute, produces 40. So if we had 2 of those, then we would, in theory, as we're doing that, so we'd need 120 a minute of the vine things. We get 30 a minute. Wow. So, what does that mean? It means we're going to need a lot more of that. We're going to get a lot more of them anyway. Or we're going to have a lot more of them. 200, doesn't it? So it might actually all balance out. Maybe they have mathed it out. So I don't actually need that, but let's think about it as that maximum. So 75 a minute. 2 of those will be able to provide just over that. To do that, we would need 120 a minute of the vines, or whatever it calls them, stems or whatever. To do that, we therefore need 4 threshers. Don't even think I've got 4 threshers. No, I haven't. Can I make 4 threshers? Well, that's 3, isn't it? But we're going to need some more there as well, in which case I'm going to need more of them as well. So, if you're then threshing... So we need a bigger platform as well. Just space-wise. Why are you not playing ball? So we end up with 4 of them to give us 120. It gives exactly the same amount of this stuff. The Kindle Vine extract. Which is 30, 60, 90, 120. So it's not actually enough. Okay. I'm not sure how I feed all of that in. Because 192 is actually fast belt material area, isn't it? But anyway, this to do 4 of them, we would need 40 a minute of these. It makes 30 a minute. Okay. I think that might work then. So if it's making 30 a minute, we probably need a lot of the seed things. Because this is only making... It was 4 and 120 seconds, wasn't it? So 2 a minute. So we would need 5 of those to feed 1 of these. But that could then support 3 of those, which I've put down. 1 of those supports 3 of those, which produces enough. Because that's 3/4 of it, if you see what I mean. I think that all works. We still need 2 of them, I think. Because they're going to only produce... That produces 30, that eats 60, which... Yeah, I think that number of machines does work. It's arranging them. Except we need 5 of those in total, don't we? Because it needs 10 a minute, and that only produced 2 a minute. Okay, so I think we're going to need a bigger platform. Which is fine, it's not a problem. But, let's put that there, say. Up here. Can we add on 243? I suspect we need to rush back to the original base. Now, what we could do... is dash through here, I think, because this is... Oops. Where we need to go? He says, not sure. Yeah, here we go. This is our... Just made ourselves a little shortcut. Yeah. Let's dump. Do I need to dump? Oh, look, you got more of these. So if we grab them, we can kind of use that to kickstart things, I guess. I was going to make a whole load of the coolant, wasn't I? So that we could do digging. Got the cubes. Power, they're probably carrying around way too much powery stuff. Let's put them in there. Guess the mines could go in there. I'm guessing we'll probably need more power over there, but we've got that. So got them. That. Stairs is fine. We'll put those in as well. Lights. Those. Lantern. I'm just trying not, not to overload myself, basically. Plant frames is fine. Okay, let's go and stock up with stuff. Where is stuff? So, what have you got in you? You've got them. I've not had any use for them. Oops. Right, coolant. Let's cheat that then. Well, yeah. We got it here. Fire brick, but this it's not, which is no wonder why this is kind of running slow, because the maths is all wrong. I really hope, we can go electric with it properly, because this is a bit painful, the whole making stuff to burn. And like that, I've ended up with just a chest full of that rubbish. Right, so has this got anything in it? Oh, it has, look at that. So we've got them. And then we got all me lovely bits and pieces. So, some of those. Some of those. Some of those. That's worryingly low. Why is that so rubbish? Because these are all full. So why have you got nothing in you? Because this machine is for inserters, so I'll just grab them. What are you making? You're the belts, man. I've just taken all of them. So why is that empty? Has it not got copper? Why has it not got copper? Bottom copper is empty. Why is the bottom copper empty? It's completely empty, which suggests there's something wrong. Oh, well, they haven't got fuel. And they haven't got fuel, and this is what I'm saying. Basically, the biomass production is nowhere near enough. And of course, I'm not balancing these belts, so even though, there probably is the occasional bit of fuel gets down there, it's obviously not enough. Nuts. And why are you so slow? Oops. Yeah, because there's not enough biomass. Where's biomass coming from? It would be coming from there, I think. Which is that one there. Which is this. And of course we have this issue. Yeah, it just doesn't work, this whole thing. Because the maths is rubbish. Right, let's go and grab something else then. Got them, didn't we? This is the... There you go, you see the copper. Copper bars is non-existent. Take them, but seem to be basically useless. Some of them, again, basically useless, but we might as well grab them. Okay. Do I not have a chest with just iron? Oh, there you go. Just missed it. And then what's supposed to be in here? Ah, here we go. Here's your frames. Take 1,500. Why not? Cool. So that's a lot easier than what I was doing before, which was just handcrafting every blooming thing. But yeah, that biomass production is clearly, biobrick production is clearly rubbish. Right, we are back. I'm just thinking about maybe sticking the machines down somewhere else, just so I can got the numbers. So we need one bio. Have I got enough spare? Yeah, I've got loads of them. So assemblers. So we need one bio brick. No, that's not bio brick, is it? One bio brick. Ah, it's not going to say anything because it's not. I was hoping it would hold the recipe, but clearly not. I should do a ladder on the side. Right, so let's put the flooring up to just shy of the waterfall. Like so. Over there. Well, we know we decided we needed 5 of these jobs. So how about I put them in over here? So, 3. Now, how am I going to arrange this? They've got outputs on the front and back. Okay, so we need a bit of space. Because I probably want to put them in a chest, because I imagine we'll probably end up with like loads left over or something, but put them in a chest. And then we put the... We need 5 of them, don't we? Right. And then if there was a chest... and we put it here... would that work? Looks like maybe it should be on this end. And then the chest... can output there. And these output... oops. Here. Now, I think I decided, didn't I, that... because that... well, let's put it on. Let's put the stuff in, because we've got loads. So let's get them growing. Yeah, so it's about 2 minutes. So 60 seconds, we would make 2. So we'd make 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now this can process 10 a minute. Probably find out it makes 2 per go or something, and that's therefore wrong. But we basically need to feed it all in there, and then have filter inserters putting the seeds in here. So we can do that. So this is coming this way. Right. How big is this? Have I got spare threshold? I have got spare threshold, so let's do a new one. How big is that? How is it forming? So it was there, then we could output the seeds directly into the box. We could put the Kindle vines on this side. If we did it, what other orientations have we got? So we could do that one. That would work quite well as well, I think. Yeah, so if we do, so the actual viney things are there. I think probably need, well, I'll put a fast one on, but because it's every 2 minutes and then it can stick them all in. Which is the fast one? That's a fast one. Like that. And then it has to be a filter there, which we tell to do those. And then put them out in the debris. Yeah, so hopefully that'll work. The thing that comes out of here, so if I put them in, we'll actually process some. It doesn't look like 10 a minute, but I'll take its word for it. If I kind of seed, as it were, some in. So it's got 4 in. So that's going to build up, isn't it? So I'll just take that from there. Yeah, you see, it's, well, it doesn't really need a fast one then, does it? Because it's sufficiently... long time between each cycle, so that's fine. We can then put the output going that way. So we've got that machine, right? Done that bit. This outputs these, and then is it this one? So we need to thresh it. No, is that right? These are the extra ones I was put down to try and do the maths. What do you process? You process the vine. So what comes out of here? The stem things, and we need to thresh those. Yeah. So that can thresh 10 a minute. But this produces 30 a minute. So we need 3. And what else is coming out? It's 2 products out of it. Okay. Because we're going to need to put filter inserters on it. Because I could move this one over. And then we've also got an output at the top there. Because there's 4 outputs actually on there. Or input / output. Okay. But anyway, let's assume this will work. Oops. And we can put all of the stuff on the belt here. No. Go up to there, say. Just wherever. And then we want more threshers. And we've got them this way around. How big are they? Pretty big, aren't they? So it has to keep it fairly compact. So we have 1 there, 2 there, 3 there. No. 3 it needed, wasn't it? Because this process is 10 a minute, and this produces 30 minutes, so it's 3. So I can actually put 1 there, cut that off. So this then gives it say, let's see if we can get away with the cheapens. But we need the filter inserter on there. Because I've got the ones at the back as well, so I guess if this isn't sort of fast enough. What are you output? You're outputting that one? Is it going down is the question, you see. 83, 82, 80. So it's not going down. You can do 30 items a minute, so that makes sense because it's literally putting out what this is producing and these can process. How fast are you then? 20 items a minute, okay. You might just chop that off there. And you produce those two. Same rate, so 30 and 30. And we worked out this could process all of just the one on its own. But we need two of those and one of those now. Okay. So this can fit on here, can't it? Because it can take all of the material. Does that make sense? Just wondering if I put it that way round, then I can have one belt here. And that. Because it needs fuel as well, this, you see. Let's see, so we need more filters. Let's do... Ah, we get that problem again though, don't we? Because I don't have long-handed filters. So, because I've got two products here. Just wondering if I put it all on one belt, because that's 60, 90, no, 60, 120, 180, that's more. No, that does 240 items. So if I don't filter it, trouble is, I'm sort of setting myself up for problems then, aren't I? How much do these move? 30 a minute. So it would only just keep up with what, you know, one would only just keep up with what's being produced. So we need 3 filter inserters. I'm just wondering if I can have a box, basically. And we have 3 filter inserters that grab the Kindle Vine, you know, whatever it's called, extract or whatever. Stick them in a box, and then that box feeds into this with some 2 fast inserters. And then the rest of it, we're going to have other filter inserters sticking in another box, because it feels like this is where any bottleneck or misalignment of numbers will happen. And that's then the threshers, and that box then feeds these 2. Bit clumsy, but the other option is I do belts on the other side, or do some sort of belt janking and weaving, because a single let's try that, be a bit more fun. So missed. So if this was the right output for the why have you done that? So if that's one of the outputs, oops, then we have the other one going this way. Do I want to... Yeah, let's do that. Now I think I need fasts on there, but we can use filters, and that's that stuff. So I need. There's going to need to be fuel in this, but let's just put that in there for time being. And then we can do the other thing. What's the other thing coming out? It's the plant matter debris. So if that goes, no, if that goes there, that. And this is that one. Though we need 2 of those to process that, don't we? So... huh. If that was like that... then I can just process that directly, can't I? So if you're doing that, and you're doing that, $60 a minute. I can't remember how much these ones did. 20. Yeah. So we have 2 on here. 1 each on here. 2 on there. That should all maths. And we'll have the output on that side. If I move the actual one that's the bio brick. But if the output's on that side, potentially I could do a split and send some of it. We could fuel this with biomass, maybe? Feels like this is the kind of the wrongest bit. So if I had, say, the output of these, and it goes along to here, and then a assembler is here, could be there, might as well be there, and then, because I need, this isn't going to process, no, wrong thing. Seem to recall this is going to have excess, isn't it? Feels like I could line that up a little bit better. If it was there. If it was there. Where's a nice place for them? Maybe I'll just put that sort of there. Because I can't do a direct feed because it's not around. Ideally, I'd have just had a inserter sticking it in there, but it's the opposite way around, and that's what I mean by it's sort of a little bit janky. Because if that was there, for example, then I could just have a, you know, it sticks the biomass in that one directly. Oh well, doesn't matter. We'll get better at it each time. So instead, so if we have that there, and then we can have this. No, wrong place. Go down to here. And then that can be there as well. How much is it? 40 a minute coming out of there, so we would need 2 of these. And then this makes the biorigs. Oh, that's the point, this doesn't have an output. How would I arrange that then? So this didn't work at all, does it? Load of rubbish. Load of rubbish. If I then have... How would that work? So where's the smelter? There's the smelter. So if that's coming out like that, I'm just wary of it doing the same thing again, where it's got belts next to each other and it turns them into splitters when I really don't want them to be splitters. So if that was... Will one cope? Because if that's 30, 60, 90 coming out... That only does 40. In fact, that's not enough anyway, is it? Because that's 30, 60, 90 coming out. No wonder it's backed up on the bell. I think actually 2 of these, don't I? That's kind of the real problem, because it's more the inserter speed that's the problem there. Okay. I think we're going to need to long hand it in that sense. So, slight change up there. Put that there. We do... Oh, it won't let me put them right next to each other. Interesting. And then we have... Fasts. Because that's 40, 80, but then we need 2 slows. That didn't work either then, because I need some way of outputting it, and we're going to need 3 of these. I say this is more a reflection of inserter speed than any other things. How about then we don't put them there. We put them on this side. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, I punched the hole in the floor. As you do. We've all done it. Oh. Ah. Okay. All this to get a bit of mining going. So, we need fast, fast, fast. What junk have I picked up? Let's put... this in here, so that all of these go to the recipe. Okay. Whoops. How fast is that? Because it's only half, you see. So a fast inserter. No, 96 a minute coming out. Oh, it's because it's more limited by... Yeah, they're not actually going to produce that, are they? So this is making 30, 60, 90. So it's more the ratio, which is 2 to 1. So we'll get 45 limestone out. Okay. Which is still a fast and a bit. But how much do these do? 20. Yeah, so we can use a regular inserter to take it out. Now what I want to do with it, but I mean, sort of looping it back on itself, which is not very elegant, but what I'm thinking is we go sort of a little bit of a kink there. And then they can use a long-handed grab from that. Does that make sense? Maybe not. Maybe this should be the other way round. So, no. Where's an assembler? There's an assembler. So, put the I can't remember. I think I'm getting slightly more biomass out, aren't I? Actually. So if it did do what I was about to do. We could grab that, and we bring that round, and we output. Yeah, okay. So, oops. The limestone needs to come that way. Biomass does need to go this way. I mean, I could use splitters again, couldn't I? We do that, and then bring this here. Okay. And then so buy bricks. And we have the bricks coming out here. Whoops. Let's build this ladder I keep saying I should build. So I've got a way of getting back up. Yeah, and we can take the biofuel there and we can split it. And send half off to the copper and half off there. Okay. These aren't making anything because they've got no... They are making stuff. Just don't have... Wait, this was gonna... Well, it doesn't, is it? Because we know it's not actually getting enough of the old extract. We're just limited by inserter speed. If it's output, well, it isn't. We know it's... Well, the best it's going to insert is 40, and then the best it's going to exert is 20, so that does work. I was just thinking, I think let's say it needs to be like a mixed line, where basically we feed the biomass back as well. Because that appears to be sort of perfectly matched in terms of what it's outputting and what it's... Because obviously I suppose it would be, because it's 3 in and 3 out, isn't it? Or rather 3 out and 3 in. But it requires a hell of a lot of limestone to make a single bio brick. So it's the biomass really that's going to be good. I guess there's a question there then, isn't there, of how many is that actually going to make then? Because we're only feeding in 20, 40, 60 limestones. So 60, 120. Like 150 becomes 30. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So it's a fifth. So it's a fifth of whatever we feed in limestone is what it outputs as biobricks. So we're feeding in 20, 40, 60. We will get a fifth of 60, which is about 12-ish. And we know that that needs 8. Although we don't need them to run exactly at 8, but... So it doesn't quite produce enough biobricks. But to produce more, we'd have to increase all of this, because this is kind of running, you know... Okay, you know, doesn't seem to be backing up. And that's eating all of them. This is obviously stopped because we've stopped this line. So basically what I'm saying is I need to blend these two lines together and then just hope that these guys will be happy with like mixed fuel and doing weird things like that. I don't see why they wouldn't. I think they only burn one at a time. But if we bring this together, you see, then we get this sort of mixed line. Now, am I taking it on the inside or the outside? I think it will have to be the inside. So I'm not sure I can jump over. Yeah, it'll have to be the inside. So one goes that way. One goes that way. Do you work as a splitter? You do. Okay. Right, let's hook this up. I'm not sure if I made that more complicated than it needed to be, or that's more the first time I've done it properly. There. Because the basic point is these guys are going to get a mix of biomass and biobricks. And if they put one biobrick in, will they run, basically? Because the next thing they get, like here, will be a biomass, like that. Obviously it's got 5 in at the moment, so that's not a good example. So it's now putting biomass in. It's waiting for the fuel to be run. Okay. That's even better then, isn't it? So it's got 3, 2... So that's now grabbing a bio brick. But this is full, so I can't really test it. So... Oh yeah, there's a bit more left on the inventory, so... It's got 2 biomasses in them. Now it's got 1. I think it's a buffer, basically. A bit like Factoria, where it's burning something else, and then this is just the buffer. Puts in a biobrick, grabs a biomass. Biobrick will probably last longer than it's got inventory for. Nope, it's put a biomass in. Perfect, it works. So mixed fuel lines are totally possible and viable. Excellent. Yeah, so these aren't going to run at rate, but we're limiting it more because of the inserter speed and stuff, and the belt speed and things like that. You know, really one would be able to cope with everything, but I can't put it all in, basically. They get more out, and two, you know, fine. These get like first dibs on the biomass, so they will never stop. Well, this gets first dibs. But it's dependent on the limestone. Okay. So effectively we get an excess of biomass coming out. Which will probably be the majority of what the burners work on. Excellent. Now, I'll just put this to here. And this to here. But we need to set up copper as well. And then suddenly, this stream that's meant to be about making more science will actually make more science. It's novel. Okay, let's see about taking the belts across. So, question is whether they'll go up and down. This weird thing that I put together. Straight line, that's a straight line, isn't it? Yeah, I seem to be happy with that. Okay. So there's not some bloke stood in the way. Let's just take this up to say there, where it's a bit flatter. And then take the other one here. I'm sure at this point I'm supposed to be delivering things by train. But as I say, I've not got enough
Breaker,
research.
You've built enough conveyor belts to mesmerize the best of us. If I could get dizzy in here, I would be falling over. Well done.
Thank you, I guess. Right. Oops. I keep thinking it's a drag tool because the other one's a drag tool. Well, you can kind of drag it, but it's not quite the same. So, the question is how big actually is this? Is that the edge of it? I think that's the edge of it. Top and back. Yeah, that's the edge of it, isn't it? Because I don't think I can get 4 on here. Because this... Yeah, that's the edge there. Okay. Gonna have to get rid of this column, I think. Oh, I'm overloaded. It's the limestone that's a problem, I think, more than anything else. think there's a little... Yeah, I'm not sure that's properly flat, but... okay. I think I might need to... Yeah, okay. Let's nibble this away. Okay, and now I can fan this up properly. Oops. So. I'm sure they'd go down part okay if it wasn't flat. I just... We're going to direct insert. Looks like it should be flat. There, I think that's even. Right, so how many can I actually get in is the question. Oops, that was the wrong button. Wrong button again. So, in theory, well, let's just put that there, but I'd need to chop out a bit to do that. One. And we need to get 2 between them. 2, 3, 4-ish. Okay. Bit wonky, but it's that or do another one of them elevated platforms. And that was a bit confusing, if I'm honest, when we did it on the other one. Yeah, so then we need the actual things. 1, 2, 3. What? And then we need belt shenanigans. So, which is which? That one is the actual copper, isn't it? I think. So if I... Is that connected or is that on top? If I do that... Nope. Again. Okay. Don't think I needed to do a split. Thinking about this, I didn't need to do the splitter because I could have done. No. That. Except not that. Huh. Would that turn into a splitter? Yeah, so I could have done this instead. Oh well, never mind. Right. So I'll put that one in first. Oh, I'll put it in backwards. Genius. Genius. Okay, do that. Yep. And then that. That. And then bring it over from here. So we need one there. Nope. Let's just put a random... Oh, we've got stuff in the way there. Okay, let's eat that away. No. Okay. Just put a belt for that to jump over. Okay. Oops. Yeah, so I've messed that up, haven't I? Because it's not coming along, huh? It's so do that. Get rid of that. Okay. So, in, out, two. Let's do all the sort of same ones at the same time. Minimize, so that's all of the fuel. That's the copper bricks coming out. Done that one. That's the copper ore being transferred. Okay. So, this belt needs to connect to here. Doop, 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 doop. Upstairs. Now, question is where I'm going to connect this. Feels like it shouldn't. Oops. Shouldn't overlap. Oh. Don't really overlap with this because I'll probably end up sticking, blue, train or something and blue sciences in there. So, if we do, because I don't actually know, have I attempted to do this before? Oh, right, it just goes out at a diagonal. That's interesting. Is that underwater then? Or is that on top of the water? No, it's automatically put it on top of the water. Interesting. Okay, I don't know where. Where I need to go. Yeah. This is where I discover I've got the wrong way around. Bang. Actually, get rid of that. So this is the bricks coming here. And this is the this is the fuel rather. Going this way. Oop. Let's see if I can. They're at different heights, aren't they? So. Are they? Oh no, it's just clipped into the train. Okay. Alright, let's go up the belts as well. Okay. Right, so. What we're expecting to happen is that when this eventually reaches the other side, what I could do, like try and dump a load of that in there. Cause these to back up, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. And how many of these we've got stacked up? 12. Did I work out whether this produced 1 or 2? I didn't, did I? I think it must produce 1. Does seem to be sort of perfectly matched. I think these have gotten all a bit skew-if because I put a load in and blah blah blah. But yeah, see, it all seems to be perfectly matched. The difficulty is that you get too much biomass, or not difficulty, but you get too much biomass, or excess biomass, shall I say? And of course, we could fix that with some actual proper limestone. Well, that's interesting. That has backed up, hasn't it? That's because I've chucked a load in. That's fine. What we should eventually see, once this fuel makes its way over. Oh, there we go. First coppers. Nice, nice. Doesn't seem to cope very well with height, the old jump pack, but that's fine. Are they all running? They are all running. There's biomass building up on the belts. I think. What we really want is to see it sort of backing up here, basically, the fuel. Because then we know that it's not actually using it at the rate we're producing it. However, the caveat is that the iron is all backed up and, you know, excessively filled. So it's likely to back up here. And then the iron will sort of kick in and start using it. And these must have some kind of buffer on them. Or I guess the belts must take more than one. Because it looks like more go in. Maybe not. But yeah, it's backed up now, so I say, hopefully it all works. Should do. The number should work. So here's my copper coming in. And it's going to various machines. All grabbing copper. I suppose though it's slow, one copper ingot is making 6 wires, so... we're backing up on these belts, that's good. Suggests I didn't get the maths completely wrong. Are you producing cubes? There's a cube. There's cubes. We have cube. We have cube. Marvellous. Right. What can we do with the cubes? As we know we need blues for anything there. And there as well. It's really this that starts to need them. We've got 13. There were some cheap ones, weren't there? 75 isn't cheap. Energy. Nope, they're not cheap. Ah, here we go. So we got. That's 7. So we can do that one. Oh, and then we got blue cubes, okay. Yeah, that's all blue. Oh, it's going to take it quite a while to get through that, isn't it? The other option is I undo something. Because we could undo, for example, that, because, you know, and craft speed 2, and... Well, I guess not that one. Otherwise that'll sort of macro us up, but... We'd undo some of these, and then when it's chugged away doing, you know, the others. So I don't really need... It just does more, doesn't it? Dunno. So I've got to scan something, but I don't know what am I scanning? You know, I don't need the lights, for example. Not going to build any more lights for any time soon. Because I want to mess about with drains, is basically where I'm going. That's what I want to do. Yeah, let's undo some of these. 35, wow, that's a lot. And then 100, wow, okay. Some of these are expensive, aren't they? Synthesis then, let's... Guess we should leave that. Pressure planter. If I do that, I'm going to have inventory problems. Pack size 2 we don't really care about, we've not got any anyway. What could we unresearch here? Haven't even got a suit speed. Guess I'd turn that one off, it's not that expensive. What about... No. Monorail. Cranky jobs. So we want all of them really. Guess to say I can get rid of these. Not that they're that expensive. The lights. Oh, that was a blue one anyway. Okay. Light stick. Fine. So does that let me do fast inserters? Yes. Do them. Oh, monorail is blue. Okay. Huh. I'd assumed it was pink. How have I unlocked it then? Because I've got the thing to do the research, you know. Guided one, whatever. Okay. Guess I could turn that one back on then. And we'll just sort of let it chug away, I guess. But say, how have I got the... Because if we're looking at journal, it's annoying that it does this, that it goes right down to the bottom every time. Monorail orientation. So how have I unlocked that if I can't build any... if I've not done the monorail research? I can't make advanced circuits, can I? Oh, that's journal, not science. No, I don't even know what research they are. So I can't make monorail track, is basically why. I don't know if it's under... No. We could make a whole bunch of that, because that's one of the unlocks, but the problem is it goes with the Atlantan. Is it that one? That one. We'd need 50 Atlantum ingots. Everything else requires... So monorail, say we're not unlocked, so... Apparently. Advanced circuits again, don't got. But we can make both of them. 50 high voltage cables. I think I can literally handcraft right now. Yeah, I can. It's just plant matter and copper wire. And then, what was the other thing? It needed ingots, you see. Well, that's a problem, because I can't... Phantom ore that has been grinded into a fine powder. I think the problem there is... It's not a problem, but... I need the next tier of mining, because I think... is it under synthesis? Enables processing Atlantum ore into threshers and production of Atlantum ingots. I can't mine Atlantum ore, can I? Are they under terraforming now? Increasing mining speed. Exceptional hardness increases all ore accumulate. So we need this, you see. Is the point. We need Mark III mining drills to really actually mine Atlantum. I can go around messing about with explosives, and then we can unlock more, you know, once we've got... Because it's chugging out, it's pretty quick, what? You know. So, I mean, we've already got a nice big stack. I did work out where there was some Atlantum, but I can't for the life of me remember where that was. Because that's a box, it's not Atlantum. Because this is one of the things that gets me. I noticed you got a hole in the roof.
I like the way you think, Breaker. Why fix the door when the ceiling is wide open?
Okay, so you can get in. Okay. The world bearer, okay. What does this give me then? Accumulation 3, condense 3, okay. Can you be scanned? Can. Expedition. I think these are all lore things? Or story things? What was that inspector?
Facility access door unavailable. Refer to display panel for self-repair requirements.
So, does that just negate it? No, it's still something that wants me unlocked, and you know, might as well do it, I guess. So if it gives you something else. Scan like anything else? Oh!
If this rock had fallen on the facility from above, the protection zone around the structure would have held it in place until it could either be pushed away or drilled apart. For it to have punched through like this, the weight would have had to slowly penetrate the protection zone over... Honestly, I don't know how long. A lot longer than we were going to be here.
So my assumption / theory on the story is basically that the mining thing that was done here, or the reason for them being here, was like thousands of years ago, and we're like some kind of drone that was is basically just every so often it builds one, and it's not really. Is this it's discharging, isn't it? Yeah, production. We need more. It's not quite able to run what we've got. Okay. Two, three. Is it properly ratioed? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so that's my sort of assumption as to what the story side of things is. Which is why it's all broken down and disrepaired and what have you, because it's ancient. I'm assuming we can just do one more rather than we don't need a whole bunch, but I'll just stick some floor in and kind of work around it. Because it's only just wrong. I do that. Where do we want to put them? So if we put them on this side, then let's keep it nice and symmetrical. So we've got 2. I haven't got any, have I? Got like 1 or something. Yeah. So what I'm going to need? I'm going to need. Base building, no. Logistics, no. Even though other power things are in them. 1 more of those. It's 2 to 1, isn't it? So the 2 of the jobbies. 2 of those. So I need 2 more of those. Oops. Oop. And finish. Is that enough? Accumulated charge. Yeah, so it's literally on the cusp. Basically, so it's just perfectly balanced. I could put like 1 more in and do a half one on this side. So we'd be slightly in the positive then. In fact, why don't I do that? Might as well. I'm not doing anything else. So we'll put 1 more of those in. 2 more of those in. Is that going to fit? I think that'll fit. Just extend the floor a little bit as well. Just tidy it up a little bit. How are we doing? So we've got 1 of those. have to close the door. Smells like someone's doing a bonfire. Not the door, the window. Yeah, that's quite strong. Do-do-do. Oh, so this should now be better. Yeah, so it's still occasionally drawing on the accumulators, but that's fine because they then sort of balances out. Overall, how are we doing? So we're already stacked up there. Enormous, these things, really. Right, so how did we get? 297 we've got now. So what was the other key one that we wanted to unlock? Well, we'll re-unlock that, I guess. If we're going to try and find a load of Atlantum. We know we've got them apart from blue. And so we've got pack size. 45. What's this? Well, let's do these then again. 12. 75. Ah, we need to scan something. Ah, it was the power amp. Because that'll help with electricity. Well, we've got 23, so let's do that back. That one, and that one. Let's just let it tick over into. Yeah, and it's then blue, which we know we've got. One. Oh, we've got 6 blue. Okay. I think I've got to make a load and stick them in and then scan the actual thing itself. But yeah, it's this that we want, isn't it? So we would need 40. What I'm wondering, I'll be honest, is should I start... Because what we could do instead is put these on a belt. I'm going to send them around here. Because to make the... we're going to run out of power again though, aren't we, if we start actually making stuff. Need more river. Okay. Yes, anyway. Point is, one of these, put that there, and we try to make blue cubes. It needs 15 a minute, and this produces 7.5 a minute, so these are perfectly matched to this one. I wonder if it'll stop when you're sort of full, you know, when it's done as many pink ones as it can, or am I going to have to extract them from there? Because you can pick them up, it's not, you know, just take them out. It's a really weird idea and system. Wait, am I holding 28 of them? I am, aren't I? Okay. Because we need these processing units and the cooling things, which we know are over at the other thing. So I could literally go and grab them out of a chest. Because this is what I want to do. I want to stick them on a monorail, bring them over here and unload them, and then turn them into the blue cubes. Because that'll give me a reason to play about with monorails. But for the time being... I suppose for the time being, I don't know. I do, don't I, though? Yeah, I need 100 blue ones. Which would be what? So 100 blue ones. It's under production, isn't it? Oh, so you get 4 out, I think. No, I can make 4. So each one requires 12 processing units and 6 cooling systems. So if I want to make, so it's 12 and 6, 12 and 6, 12 and 6. So if I just want to make 100, then I would need 1,200 and 600, which I'm pretty sure I will have. Okay, let's do that then. So let's temporarily take them out, because we know we're going to need more, but for the time being, and if I guess what will actually be the kind of sort of end result of this will be these kind of coming over here. It's quite slow. There. And then we just literally put a box. Maybe I'll put 2 boxes or something. Just keep them separate. 7, 8, no 7. There. I can't remember what the numbers were, but if we give it what we've got. Processing units. I didn't bring any cooling ones, did I? Which was the most one? Pretty sure it's the processings. Yeah. 12 of those, 6 of those. So did I end up with 600? I think I did, because I think they stacked to 500. You see we can run the monorail through over the water and stuff. Quite cool. And I can get very, very annoyed with trying to build it, as I'm sure it's one of those systems. Right, so I'm going to grab them. Let's copper all that stuff we got staked up. Where's this chair? Oh. Right, so I need these. Take all of them, because we need 1,200. We put 500 in, but we need 1,200. And we need 600 of these. So let's take 750. How are we doing? Enough 5. Guess we could have a quick look at the biomass now that it's actually sort of running properly. It's all stacked up, isn't it? Yeah, it seems to be doing okay. Cool. So, we'll put these in here. And oops, those in there. So it only needs 15, 15, 7.5 a minute, so the blue inserters are fine. So we're making our first blue cube. What I think I'm going to do is like punch a hole, and hopefully it'll put them here, and maybe then I can scan them and do whatever it means by stack jobs. I don't know, I'm not entirely sure I understand what's going on there. Hopefully I've not also... No, we've got 39 spare. Okay. Maybe they have to be on the floor or something? Yeah. Right, so let's hunt for some lantern. I guess, what kind of while we wait. Can I make... I guess that's the other question. Is can I make more explosives? No, I can't. I need kindle vine extract, which we know got tons of. And shiverine, which got tons of. Plant matter, I'm sure I can probably rustle up. Okay. There is an online map that you can, like, you can look at. That's got the things on, a fan-made map thing. You're trying to find stuff. Right. Is it this one? Well, let's take those bits. And not that one. Whole load of that. How many can I make now? One. Okay. Is this plant matter frames? No, of course not. Where might they be? Ah, there we go. Frames. There we go. 126. Where are you? How many have I got? Got 58. Okay. Lovely. Right. Not that green. Guessing that's some of my machines. Back at the old base. Yeah, that's not a lantern, is it? Okay. Whoops. Turned around. Oh, that's the chesticle. Okay. Should I go through the back here, maybe? So, can I scan these? Is this chlorpastry? No. Okay. Yep. I think this is the way to the... No, it isn't. This is a dead end, isn't it? Yeah. Gotta go along the river, I think. Yeah, it's not very good at adjusting your height, basically. So you tend to crash into the ceiling, even though if it's meant to be a fixed height hover thing, you just sort of move. Occasionally it'll realise. When you touch the ground, it puts you back on the ground. Wait, I've managed to go in a different hole. This way. There we go. Do this. Oops. Okay. Oh, we're back in this cave. Huh. Well, let's follow the... Now that we can get up here. What are you moaning about? A lack of raw material, that's fine. We knew it was going to do that. Right. So, what's up here? The waterfall. Ah! That's a lot of green. That's a lot of green. Oh, that's way down. That looks more like a... Do we think that's a lantern? Or is that more like a building? What's that one up there? That's way down. And there's no actual... You know, there's not a thing, not a structure, not a cave down there. Okay. Guess we're digging a great big hole then. Why am I not? Oh. They were announcing the other day. Snap. Just give them the date. So next week, basically, that Satisfactory. Update 8 goes to the early access branch, which must mean kind of where they are with the experimental is kind of done, with the exception of multiplayer. Still messing about with multiplayer. So I might think about doing that again. Ah, here we go. Here is Atlantum. Not that deep then. It's not too bad. Oh. Well. What? Is this just a mini patch of it, or...? That's a bit strange. No. Let's get some mines on. Or is this the whole, this was the original patch and now this is the area they've added on? That could be it. This could be a good example of them expanding the patches. Because I'm assuming it's these like brighter green ones that you can put the miner on. I don't know. I think the idea of this stuff is it's just sort of, I don't know, like polluted with a lantern rather than actually being, you know, the proper ore. I don't know. Let me detonate it. No. Okay. Right, how much have we got now? It won't be a lot. Oh, it's just that. So that's 500, 1,000. Okay. Do we know how the ratios work? So, I don't know. Because I need to make 50 to unlock this door. I didn't pin it, did I? That one. I need to make 50. But I've no idea how much, you know, does... I mean, it's got to be at least 1 to 1, isn't it? But if that gives me... I don't know, say. Because the lantern powder is a threshing one, isn't it? Can I make it up there? There we go. I was just wondering if it will let me build a thresher and give it the stuff for a recipe. Wait, what? There we go. It won't run. No, it needs power. Okay. Right, well, we got a load. A lot quicker than I thought. I would quite like to go over here, because didn't this have a panel on it? Yeah, it does, though.
We've already examined this. Check your log.
So which one is that, then? Oh, there's that as well. We need 1,400 lantern for the upgrading that terminal, so there's that. Apparently you can load it in. I didn't realise that.
Facility access door unavailable. Restore freight elevator operations to unseal.
Oh look, these are the scanners with the thing. Those are the next level of miner. Won't let me scan them though. And I'm guessing I need to get in the door, I don't know. This is a hole in the roof again. No, it doesn't look it. Oops. Loads of stuff in there. But yeah, it looks like it's a self-contained facility. Yeah, you can load into these basically. So if you want to deliver...
We've already examined this.
Yeah.
Check your log.
So, have I done that research? Supply a thresher with lantern ore to begin the lantern wing up tutorial. Impure cannot be placed directly into smelter. Which needs a powder. Lovely juggling. Okay. Yeah, no idea basically how what the ratios are. I've gone in completely the wrong direction again. Need to go that way. Okay. Will you let me cluster scan? Scanning of clusters, cluster scan. No. No, don't seem to be happy with it. So 10 of those. I never gave these excerters, did I? That was idiotic. No wonder it's not doing anything. Let's put one there. There. That was dumb. Yes, so we need to thresh a lantern. Should we go back to the other place? Let this chug away. Okay. Oops. Let's go back here. Because we're going to have got lots of spare power. Over here. Not so much on the other one. Okay. Do we have enough? Let's do over here. Right. So, pressure. Give it Atlantum.
Task inbound. Smelting Atlantum ingot. Supply threshers with Atlantum ore to produce Atlantum powder. Combine Atlantum powder with Kindlevine extract and Shiverthorn extract to produce Atlantum mixture. Smelt Atlantum mixture into Atlantum ingot.
Okay. So it needs both. What do we combine them in though? So is that Atlantum mixture? Ah, right. So it needs both. Interesting. Because am I not stacking up tons of both here? Where did... Oh, I actually got these. Oh, I was making a random handful as well. Sure what rubbish I picked up there. What have you got in you? There you go. So we got a load of it there. So I could take that. It might be a bit painful getting it over there. Could do it here maybe instead then. Since I just want to make, 50 or what have you. And I can't make it by hand. But then, where's the cold stuff? Oh, haven't I got tons of that as well? Yeah, I have there. So I could take that over there as well. Okay. Where best to put it then? So, let's go and get a load more belt. Has this got any more on it? No. So it's not enough. It's not enough bio stuff to supply the thing. Eventually, of course, it will sort of self-balance, but like... Oh wow, you've not made... Oh, of course, because you're not getting any copper, are you? How about then? If I... Let me think. If I take that out... do it up there as well. No, let's just do it here. So if we go... no. Like that. And then we go like that. These will get some copper. What are you moaning about? Why is that getting... what? I'm not like that. Oh, this shouldn't be... that's not supposed to be copper, is it? Nuts. Oh dear. It's this one I should have hooked into. Dang. Okay. That's unfortunate. Right. Because I've just polluted all of those belts. With stuff they don't have any use for. Oh dear. Right, so... what I need to do instead... punch a hole here. Is that right? Yeah, that's copper, isn't it? So... does that do anything? I don't like it, does it? Okay. Appears to need gaps between things to do stuff sometimes, and then other times, like those belts that were being annoying before, it doesn't. It's like, it's very strange. So this had an inserter because it's meant to be these things on that belt. And of course it's not doing any. It just doesn't have any copper. Because it can't reach them. Okay. It is what it is, I guess. Could do that. And also, no? Right. So where did these? Oh, there we go. The copper bars go all the way up, which is why this has not been running, because. Ah, okay. So if I hold E, that's how it does the gather. You have to hit E again. To make it do it. Which is an interesting idea. Okay. Enough distraction. More belt. Right, so point was we can take this stuff and sort of run it over here. And we can take, is it this one? No. Where was the Kindle line? This one? No. This one? No. because that's the cold stuff. Oh, it's here, isn't it? This is the one. Yeah. So if we put that there, and then we turn that to there, then we want these. And we want to tell that to do Atlantum mixture. And we give it a box. Put all this in. We give it some inserters. Oh, wait, that's the wrong thing, is it? Oh, okay. You've done a split. Why you undo that? Oh, no, I need to thresh it first, don't I? So I can't just give it that. And threshers are a different size machine. So I could put a thresher there. Okay. So, box. No, I can't because there's no output. Okay. So, about thresh. Other way around. There we go. That bell. So this needed an inserter, didn't it? Because I didn't put it on. That. Why are you not? Oh, I didn't put one there either. That. You're going to do that there. You need a box. It's all. Oh, it outputs blooming. Wait, what? Oh, that needs to be a filter on there, doesn't it? So, that. I could feed the stuff back in, but I'd have to turn that into a filter inserter. So, you're going to pick the raw. You're going to move limestone. You're going to move the actual powder. Seems nice and slow, so output is full. Okay. Presumably then, we can put that oh, not got any smelters. Into... Oh, it's gone 6 o'clock. Let's just finish this off. See if I've got this right or wrong. That in there. That'll need fuel, won't it? So... Oh, and no amount of boxes. Is that logistics? Yeah, let's build a bunch of them. Always need a box. There. So, this needs that. But then it also needs... No, that's a fast set, not a filter. I need to put a bunch of biomass in here. Tell this to grab biomass. Yeah. Producing empty. Oh, output is full. Okay, so we don't just stick it in the smelter. What do we do with it then? Crucial component of many somatics. Only produced in there. So why is that not? Oh, it's the wrong way round. Needs to be that way round. Are we working? We're working. Okay. What I really want to know. So. Okay. So an individual lump of Atlantum ore becomes an individual lump of Atlantum mixed or Atlantum powder. So it's 1-to-1, but you also get a load of double the amount of that out. That's okay. Given we need that for over here. Oh, we don't need that for over here. Why are you stopped? Biomass. But then we've now got a proper source of this as well. Okay. I think it needs another long-handed on it because I think it needs faster input there. Because it's 4 Kindle vines. Yeah, that's better. How many have we made then? 7, 8 already. We got 7 there. Okay. So we can chunk through them. But it is 6 o'clock, so it is time to go. Yeah, I mean, this is just obviously me kind of experimenting with it, really. But once we've got 50 ingots, well, let's have a look and see just quickly how far off we are. We? We've got 53. Okay. So we'll be able to do monorail. It looks like we'll be able to send more things on the monorail then. So all this extra powder and all this extra stuff we can send for wherever we need Atlantum processing. Because basically we're going to get blocked by not having Victor properly unlocked. Or, you know, needing to unlock Victor. Did I actually put anything in? Because we've been making these copper frames and stuff. Which I mean, you can load stuff in here, basically. So I might end up doing that. You know, because the frames and stuff I could just stick on a belt and just have it. Oh look, we've got a load of that rubbish as well. Yeah, processing units and all that sort of stuff, they're here. So I could just belt it over. Conveyor belt Mark 2. What does that actually require? Something. Oh, there's your copper components. Okay. And given the amount of coolant we're making, we could make them. I mean, I don't know that I could move the coolants very easily. But we've got belts, obviously. Well, I've tracked them in. But they're pretty easy to make. Okay. So what else does this need? Frames, power, 1400 ingots. So we need a proper thing. But given we've just found a big jobby of Atlantum over in the waterfall one, and we're about to, or we will unlock monorail, We could maybe process the Atlantum over there, have a factory doing that over there. And then they just, you know, bring it back here or what have you. To unlock the next stage of Victor. Okay. Well. Yes. That is it for today, and that is it for this week. I will be back next week, exactly the same schedule. We will be playing Angels mods rather, for Factorio on the Saturday, 6 o'clock, and then back here at 3 o'clock for Techtonica on the Sunday. The week after, I have some leave booked, so I will almost certainly do at least one extra stream. Might even do a longer stream or 2 streams a day or something like that. But I will certainly do one or the other of these as at least one extra stream. Maybe 2, maybe multiple, I don't know. Because particularly Angels, I've kind of realised, or it's become apparent, I always knew it was going to be complicated, but just how much more complicated the basic processing that it adds in is. The other side of it, the making stuff, is exactly the same. It's things like making irons. So, you know, I need to build an entire copper smeltery that basic, but it's just copying what I've got. It's going to take those weenie bots, those mini bots, like hours to fill it all out. So it's kind of, you know, something I could do offline if I get the time, but you know, I could do a stream doing that as well. But yeah, so I still think it's doable by Christmas, but I just have to put a bit more time into it, I think. This, as I say, I'll just play it until they release the base building update, which is meant to be in December, so I don't know when in December, but I'll just play it up till then. After that, the plan is then to switch to Dyson Sphere program, which should have its Dark Fog update out, and maybe SpaceX. I still don't know. I really don't know. The problem, I'm not sort of afraid of SpaceX. It's not that sort of thing. It's more that I know it takes around 400 hours or something, particularly for a new player. And if you just do the maths, there isn't the time with how much I normally stream for me to do it. You know, by the time the expansion comes out, and I'll just immediately play the expansion, and I would like to finish it if I'm going to play it. Streams will also be changing after my week off. Not week off. My extra holiday in 2 weeks' time. I'll change the timing. We'll probably do. We might just go back to doing 3 till 6 on both days. It's much more easier time for me to stream 3 till 6. Yeah, so that's all the stuff. The other thing I usually plug is my YouTube channel, which has all the VODs for this, and the Angels series, Bob's. I played through Crash Storio 2, Mega Base for Factorio. What else? No Spoon Run, 3 Dyson Sphere program playthroughs, so loads of VODs. But also each week I do a little video on the Friday Facts, just running through it, giving my thoughts, analysis, what it means, trying to spot Easter eggs, that sort of thing. So if you're interested in Factorio, that's always a good one to check out. So yes, so if you have been watching, I hope you've enjoyed it and you might consider coming back for another one. I've been Trismegistus, this has been Techtonica. Thanks for watching. Cheers.